Alright. Are we live now? Oh, you want me to post that? Or do I post that?
Announcements. No. Got this.
Don't see it in the stream announcements, but let me go to Hangout. What do I post? Just this match is live. Blame the lag. Anyway, I don't have the link. I don't have the link. I don't. Yeah. I don't know. My Twitch app's being weird. It's not letting me get take links from places. Why won't you let me share?
Also, you forgot to do an intro and you went live.
Well, there's 0 viewers, my guy. We haven't announced it.
Oh. Well, fine.
You gotta think about these things.
My bad, alright?
No, it's not your bad.
I got already from the Betty Whites. I am still waiting on a ready from Blame the Lag.
Did you share the link already? Because I finally figured it out. My guy. Alright, looks like we have a whopping 4 viewers, so welcome to this stream. Got some great action coming up for you folks.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Cool.
I believe Commander Badass is a Blame the Lag. Sub Banana for Commander.
Alright. Is that gonna be it for the last minute changes?
I think so. I think that was it. He's typing. Yep. Both teams said they are ready. Four. Like the enthusiasm.
Wow. If that doesn't hype you up, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what will. Maybe some exciting Overwatch gameplay, but that's about it. You're doing great. That checks out, partner.
Ready for battle.
Alright, as we get our first look at some prospective team comps we're seeing out here. Looks like a classic double shield from, what is this, Betty White's in blue.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Alright, looks like they'll have an Ash May combination, which should be interesting.
Yeah,
apologies. I will speak louder with the microphone closer to my mouth.
No, put it inside of your mouth.
I am currently deep-throating my microphone.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Alright, looking like some dive from Blame the Lag. Little Winston Diva action, I'm into it. I'm liking what we're seeing. Slowly pushing the card up.
Junkrat Tracer.
Alright, the Winston goes in on the enemy team, but doesn't seem to have a lot of support around him. He gets to low health and tries to jump out, and they do find the pick on Millie, but will go down. Looks like the first fight will go the way of the Betty Whites.
Oh, also, Blame the Lag and Team Betty White should have access to it now. Just saying that, I don't have to message them over and over again.
Should make your life easier.
Yeah.
Alright, Blame the Lag taking the high ground. This time, Ascendedon has some support up there. Tracer and Diva quick on his tail. They find their target in Millie and take him down. Betty White's already down. They're 2 DPS players. Coalescence comes in from Commander Badass, hoping to keep his team up as they push on through. And finds the pick on Smoke and Drugs.
Blame the Lag looking really good here.
The card is not moving, but the fight is being won. And they move the card now. He gets some free push while the rest of their team holds the line.
This is my will.
Cactus tries to defense matrix Maze freeze, but that is not looking terribly effective. He gets frozen a couple times before getting out. Blizzard comes in, looks like it's just really stalling and zoning them out while the rest of their team gets back and sets up.
It's not a terrible option. She does build all
Not a bad tactic.
From what I can recall, the Team Betty Whites said they have a hard time dealing with dives, so this is really interesting.
This should be a good test for them. And Richard the Hard finding a good pick with that Gravitic Flux from Sigma.
Mace Grace Traces just everywhere.
Oh, all over the map.
He does that very well.
Coalescence coming in for a second time from Commander already.
then again from Psycho.
Ooh.
Nice. He
Richard the Hard,
too, I
yeah.
like it.
Really asserting his dominance. Ooh, no purchase on that Diva Bomb there. The melee boosted by the bongos, finding a couple of good hits. And the Bob.
It does zone them, however, Bob is their
30 seconds
freaking tank in the middle of the battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
It's looking like a pretty good hold. I was worried for a second, but
Yeah, they regrouped well and were able to contest effectively.
10 seconds.
10
missed the
seconds
rock
for
on. Ooh,
Blaine the
that's a
Lag to
good-
get back in.
good ball.
Mace Grave finds a way around to touch and gets the pulse bomb up. Ascended on the wrecking ball, try to stall and contest. And the flux comes in again, taking them off the point. Very effective, catches the tracer in there. And Blizzard comes out again.
that will
This
end
is
it.
looking like it's it. Well played by the Betty Whites.
Good hold.
Performance metrics. Score.
That's alright.
Yeah,
All in
hate to
good
see it.
fun.
It's called tactical crouching, sir. Teabag is
Tactical
defensive.
crouching. Yeah. No tea was made here, sir. Some defensive
That'd
dive?
be interesting.
I'm into it. Yeah, looked like they might have just lacked a little bit of coordination right at the start there when they were going for the dive. Don on the Winston was getting into their back lines, but didn't seem to have the support with him and was able to get focused down before you could take out anyone and get value on that.
Ready for battle.
We'll see how they respond coming up.
It's really hard to dive with double shield now unless you have a
Oh,
really
yeah.
good spot for an Ana.
Yeah, diving into a double shield that has a Mei with them,
In 30 seconds.
it's a tough ask. Alright. Okay. Thought we were gonna see a pharmacy for a second from Blame the Lag, but it's looking like more of a Bastion comp.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Alright, and here we go.
The payload.
Blame the Lag opting to set up on the low ground with their Bastion comp. Interesting choice, they get walled off for a bit. Garissa gets isolated. A lot of reses coming in for both sides. Bastion down again. Millie on the Ferris putting in work, yeah.
Like Baptiste is doing a really good job keeping his tank alive. There's only so much you can heal through though.
Yeah, Million not looking very contested at all here.
Helden sterben nicht.
And just as I say that, the contest comes in.
不洗澡。
Mercy has no choice but to fly up there.
Victory.
A quick second
Good
round
strong
and
push.
win for Team Betty White.
Play of the game.
Ah, yes. Quite. Oh, the point blank drop.
Epic.
Pure class.
Alrighty. I mean, we do also have the option of just turning off all the sound effects, and then we do the impressions ourselves, I think would be equal value. Anubis? Is that right?
Yes, Anubis. Sorry.
Thank you. It will be under the assault map, will it not? Or is it 2CP? I never doubted you. Anytime.
I don't think so. Hold on, I'll ask.
I did catch some of the action earlier. Overwatch 2 is looking pretty exciting. That hype video had me feeling some kind of way.
Team got it ready from Betty White. You already swapped the teams? Okay, nice.
And those are readies.
Yeah. You said
One
that
day.
Backwards.
Now,
The people knew what we meant, because they're
Yeah,
just
just
as
hit him with
hype.
the reverse card, dude.
That'll be part of the sick graphics we set up, an Uno reverse card.
Yeah. So, Cream, how does one sleep 17 hours? Okay, that makes sense.
And that checks out, yeah, I could see that.
Probably from all that Red Bull crash, dude.
ready for battle.
We got a sim strat here, I like it.
Ooh. A cautionary
Attackers
tale from
incoming
the
in
taco
30
stand, brought to you by McCream Pie.
May Reaper with Orisa Road, that
2,
is a standard 2018 comp. I like it.
defend objective A.
Or early 2019, rather.
Yeah, and you'll see, oh, a wall cuts them off right before they get in that left room there. Mace Grade looking to set up a wall as soon as someone pushes in, trying to isolate their team.
Oh, they teleported again. They did this last week.
Ooh.
Here it comes.
Million's still on the high ground, just pumping in damage from afar, but not looking like it's going to be enough for their team.
I think if they would have stayed up there and waited a bit longer so their whole team can run in as a unit.
Yeah, looks like 2 or 3 of them were able to get through quickly and push to point, but the rest of them were a little bit behind, so the push wasn't as effective as it could have been.
I don't think the Ashe would have went for the teleporter anyways, because she is a ranged character.
Yeah, not as much advantage playing her on the low ground with the rest of the team there.
She could have went for ultimate high, rather.
Routing navigation system.
Setting up on an accessible ground, accessible
Teleporting
to
straight to point this time around. And Matrix comes in, Cole from the other side. And
Goes
Commander
down before
Badass
he
goes down
can
early.
use-
Yep.
There goes the Reaper.
冻住，不洗澡。
Ooh, out comes the mail.
Blizzard comes in,
Mail.
catches a few of them.
The Gears might be the only one around.
Bob comes in late. A bit questionable unless they mean to switch after this. But Million's still on the high ground, looking to get some damage in. Before eventually getting out of it. They come in, they got the Shatter for this fight, almost a beat.
Here it comes.
We'll see what they're able to do with it. Oh,
Ooh, the Rhine is walled off.
Establishing
Both tanks
defensive
are out in the open now.
ooh, Shatter comes in. Catches a couple, but they were already protected by the immortality field that was out.
60 seconds.
Catches the Roadhog in the flex. But not enough as he's able to just heal himself back up, yeah.
I think if Richard switches to Zarya now, they might have a better chance.
Yeah, not a terrible
of the
amount of
main-
synergy between the two characters there, yeah. And Zarya would do a lot to protect against the freezes.
Chaos is getting picked, so...
Yeah?
Oh, but gets a thing.
Womp womp.
30 seconds remaining.
Oh, he does switch to the Zarya, I like it. Got 30 seconds, one more push with the mail.
Yeah. Good call, Unc.
Coming up on Bob, too.
Should give him a decent advantage for this fight.
Oh,
Ah, yes. Classic misdirection. Ryan isolated early. Getting frozen and bullied by the rest of the team. Tears Nuts comes in to give him some cover. Bob goes in.
冻住，不洗澡。
And there's the Blizzard.
looks like they might be able to
Catch
take this.
the main tank and he goes down. That's 3 picks. Decent advantage, and yeah, it looks like that'll be it.
Allow me to repair the damage.
They will
They
have
made
no
some
ults
switches,
going into the next
yeah.
fight, though, sadly.
Yeah, had to do what they had to do to take this point, though.
It's only a gate. Why do you...
Objective lost. New defense point. Objective B. Establishing defense point.
Reaper gets the high ground behind them. Yeah, Million on high ground on the Ashe, but not able to really find a good angle with all the shields up.
Clearly, evolution.
Let's blame the lag coming up on 5 ultimates for this fight. In theory makes for an easy defense, but we shall see.
This will heal you.
Fortifying defense.
Get it on.
Ooh, tough pick on their main healer. And they're still investing in this fight. That's a good Mei wall to keep Bob off the point.
冻住，不许走！
A lot of ults being thrown in
It was
now.
only to be expected.
But that'll be that.
How many ults was that? 3? 4?
60 seconds.
Looks like
remaining.
4 from Blame the Lag and 1 or 2 from Betty White's.
Millie's already at halfway up to his ult.
To another Bob, yeah. And Matrix comes in. And yeah, Richard the Hard already with the grab. Blizzard comes out.
Nice. Freeze.
Nice, they gotta capitalize
Be
on
able to get
that.
3 here automatically.
Alright.
30
Now he's
Simmons
gotta.
Dawn has to touch here.
And taken out quickly and efficiently.
Looks like they might get it here.
Yeah.
Nobody was able to get back. So
Yeah, a couple of their players looked a little hesitant, but they didn't really have time to worry about that.
switching sides.
Unable to touch. But still not a bad hold with only 20 seconds left in the time bank.
someone is knocking at my door. I will be right back.
Alright.
Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
We're gonna see a little Torbjorn action. Chaos King finding a good spot for his turret.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And Million will be on the Widowmaker.
Defend objective A.
A Ryan Zarya attack with a Symmetra for a teleporter and a Mei. Let's see how this works.
Alright, I'm back.
Alright. You didn't miss much, don't worry.
Hey, Torbjorn.
But we do have a Torbjorn in the mix. Yeah, I knew you'd be excited about that. Because I sure as heck am. Million finding a good pick early on their main healer. Switching over to different high grounds, try to get different vantage points. And has taken out both their healers now.
Looks like that will be
That'll be that for that
shut
push.
down.
Mm-hmm. Million giving his team a good advantage there.
I foresee great things for you.
You need to get up there and take care of that Widow as fast as you can. Ooh, a headshot on High Cactus. Cactus, what your name? Zarya!
Oh, and it turns out a Moira orb will be enough to contest Millie up there.
Wow, nice.
Good way to start that fight. Little revenge for the early pick in the first fight.
Allow me to repair the damage. Kill the
The
Mohawk.
Commander Badass will still go down as the Cole comes in from the other side to keep their team up.
Looks like Millie is almost back to help out his team, but the Reinhardt is alone. They should go for that pick.
Yeah. What is this? Blame the Lag looking very spread out right now.
Nice hook. I'll let him the Reinhardt
Xenodon
go.
holding out some hope for escape, and hooked right back in by
Didn't even
Sir
destroy
Richard the
teleporter
Hard.
here. Didn't even notice it's there.
Swiftly.
Nothing escapes Sir Richard the Hard.
This is my will.
Knighted, sir. He's
Personne
been knighted.
n'échappe à mon regard.
Very official sounding name.
He's earned it.
Oh yeah, I would say so.
Millie using the wall hacks.
Looks like that Blame Lag will just be waiting that one out before they make their move.
Good choice, but they only have a minute and a half left.
Turns out Millie did not need wall hacks to take out their Symmetra. Another good start for this fight.
There are a lot more widows in tier 2 than I expected to see.
Oh yeah. And they all look pretty effective. Main tank down early.
The power of destruction.
Another good hook.
They're trying to... Millie will get the pick on... And ulting
This will restore.
Moira. Or
That
was she still on
gotta
her
hurt.
ult, or did it end?
I did not see. Oh, and the late stagger onto Mace Gray.
They have one more push with 2 ults.
Make that one. Well, I guess they'll have the Blizzard up too.
Oh yeah.
Cast this forward.
Molten Core coming in, trying to cut off one path, making sure they can only take one way.
10 seconds.
冻住，不许走。
And Blizzard comes out. But they have to transcend it to keep up. Ascendedon found the pin onto their main tank. Transcendence keeps them up. As soon as that's over though, Earth Shatter comes in, but not looking like it'll be enough.
Millie up there uncontested.
Pumping in so much damage, hitting all the targets that are discorded, and finding a ton of value for that Widow pick there.
Victory.
Well played, Team Betty White. A good effort from Blame the Lag.
That puts us at 2-0
Play
for
of the game.
Team Betty White.
Yep. And this just proves that smoking drugs is good. The player, that is, of course.
Nice play there. Moon with all the healing. Or Miss Moon.
Hollywood.
Spooky Hollywood.
Spooky Hollywood. Oh, it's gotta be spooky. It's best Hollywood. Oh well. Alright, we're back. If it's not working, oh well. I'll have it fixed next time.
Okay.
Alright, we got
It's
switches
weird,
ready.
they can hear you on your account though.
Yeah, it's because I have the settings fixed over there. On this one, I guess if you sign into it, it'll mess up. Yeah. Seeing Cypher Lily in the chat, cheering her team on. Always good to hear from Cypher.
We got a ready from the Bettys. That's fun to see. We got readies from both teams already. I like it.
Alright, quick halftime, efficient.
Who needs a halftime?
I do. Can you guys hear me on stream? Oh well, let's go.
I am not even watching the stream at the moment.
Welcome to Hollywood.
Wow, what a
Mic
caster.
check.
Initiating
So spooky.
Cream.
Yep.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh,
You're on stream.
cool. Wow.
ready for battle.
So you've been upbeat this whole time for no
Yeah,
reason.
I've been upbeat and hype, and now I'm just low. You used it
I've
all
been
too early.
defeated.
Yeah. All your pep.
All your pep is gone.
Attackers
Thanks for the
incoming.
follow,
30
MoneyDay1223430. Welcome. Hope you're enjoying yourself. We have Blame the Lag, first point defense, and
Double sniper.
ooh, double sniper coming out from Betty White's on attack.
I'm so happy.
Ooh, I'm hyped for this one, fellas.
Attackers incoming.
Should be exciting and spooky, all at the same time. Very much so.
Unlimited Chaos are double sniper enthusiasts, as well as Torbjorn enthusiasts.
We only like the best characters. Like they'll be going around. Ah, Million taking out Vade. Trading picks. One sniper down for each team. But only one team has two snipers. But no longer.
Ooh, looks like they might take this early.
Richard the Hard on Zarya, smoking drugs. Ooh, their tank line putting in work on that point. Some great heals to keep them up, and Beer's Nuts chases down the baby diva. Love to see it.
You gotta believe that's my favorite voice line.
You do gotta believe.
Stop the payload.
Yeah.
They're not wrong. Half the game is mental.
Can't even use it to be toxic at all, because I mean, you're just letting them know that they try hard enough, they'll get it.
Exactly. It's positive encouragement for both sides, and you know, you love to see that kind of sportsmanship.
Oh,
Smoking drugs down early, and Psycho will follow soon after.
Richard Hard will go down,
Sir Richard the Hard.
because you don't have your main tank, your team kind of falls apart. Unless, you know, DPS can carry, which is really hard. Unless you're me.
But not impossible for a double sniper, of course, yes.
Routing navigation systems to defend.
Gale the Mahal, Gale the Mahal.
You know, Ascended Dawn gets cut off on a bad spot there, and will get DMAX before being taken down. Trades going out both sides. Yep. Bongos are out though for Blame the Lag.
Engaging fortification.
Ooh, Chaos came with a nice shot on the Reaper. Hanzo is a really
There you go.
shield character.
Lucio speed boosts them in and they invest the hammer down. Somewhat unnecessary, but still entertaining to watch.
This will
The
heal you.
Ascended Dawn is up top with their ult.
Ooh, Richard the Hard pushes up and will go down.
Destruction.
Million switches over to the Tracer, looking to get in their backlines early. Death Blossom comes in.
Nice save.
That was interesting, yeah. Reinhardt looked like he had the pin on the Reaper, but the pull comes in and gets bailed out.
That just lets the Diva do all the damage on the Ryan before he can even move 5 meters.
Some big brain plays there.
My will made real.
Some would say 5-head. Some might say that. You are correct.
Not budging.
Gale the Mahol.
Огонь по готовности.
Grab
great.
comes out.
Really far looking.
They invest the Grab Dragon, even with the Transcendence up.
Get into position.
And good trade there for them. Able to counter 2 ults using only 1. Grab Dragon finds no value. They are still fighting it out.
Looks like it will go down here.
And that should about do it.
Allow me to repair the damage.
Ascended on, still holding on to that Diva self-destruct, maybe just waiting for the right opportunity to use it, or just for a chance to remech, maybe.
The power of destruction.
Smoke and Drugs does have the Earth Shatter here. Let's see if he's able to find a spot for that.
His shield is broken already. There's the pull back away from him.
Ooh, there it is.
Suiting up.
But it's able to get walled off, and no harm done. Oh, there's the big shatter. Looks like it catches 5. And he'll clean up there.
Like a cop.
Oh, they have a Sombra now, too.
Or, and
Yeah.
this oversave.
Team kill.
It's only a game. Why do you have to be mad? In Russia.
Lucio dancing on point for good measure.
It's only a the payload has reached the chip.
Really gotta make sure that cart's being pushed.
He's got all the music, so why wouldn't he?
Gale the Mahol.
It's a very good point. Ascended down, tried to 1v1 their Moira, but will get frozen and demexed after overextending.
不许走。
Oh, tough for Miss Moon getting pinned like that.
Get into position.
Falling up on the Blizzard,
Allow me.
and Cactus will go down.
Chased out
Charging in
Moira.
again.
Catches Demora too.
And Smoking Drugs already has another shatter. Building those up fast.
Engaged.
Shatter comes in again.
Gale the Mahol.
Mace Gray finding a good death blossom there. Takes out both healers before going down.
La oscuridad te espera.
They
Oh,
invest,
not sure about
yeah, they invest heavy in that fight. That looks
They only have a
tough.
minute too.
Yeah, that EMP would have been a lot more helpful. Yeah, they did not have any supports there. Their main tank was low on health, not able to really put in that fight. Questionable ult usage there.
So you need to group up.
I cast the
They have a Pharah now, which is
And they're running a Brig Zen support line too,
30 seconds.
which sounds like a challenge. Especially for such a short fight, you think they'd want some more healing and survivability.
不许走。
Both Blizzards come out.
freezing everybody.
Some trades are being
Second
made.
Mayall will win this, though. Looks like.
And it's tough when those Mayalls came out, one side definitely had the advantage in terms of heals and survivability. And this Moon switches over to the Moira to give them some more heal sustainability on point. I think that's a good switch.
Cease your resistance. Routing power forward shield.
I think they're not.
To raise my
They
APM.
can't worry about the Pharah here because they have to stall.
Justice.
Yeah. Oh.
Pharah's managed to build up her ult.
And take out 3 to seal off the win.
This will
Or
heal you.
It's uncontested.
seal off the hold.
Score 0-2. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Alright. So that was Betty White's push, correct?
Correct.
So we'll see Blame the Lag, how they respond.
Ready for battle.
Alright, looks like we'll still get to see a couple snipers, so that's always exciting.
Attackers.
Orisa Hog versus Orisa Diva.
I believe right after this game, you can invite the Catastrophe and Nova, I believe. They said they wanted to start right after this game ends.
4, 3.
Oh, we still have a 4th map, in theory,
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
if everyone wants to play it out.
But I do have to step out after the 4th game, sadly.
Fair enough. It won't be the same without you.
But I believe
This Moon going down early.
found some others to join you guys.
The show will go on.
Ooh, Fantasy will get to pick on Million. That's huge. The Orisa can get back fast enough, they can hurry it up and
Swiftly.
get back before the
Push
Widow has
with
time
you.
to place. Yeah.
Allow me to repair the damage.
Oh, main tank isolated again by Key Maywall, and will go down early after getting discorded and lasered down. Millie's back. And right
Millie
to
will
work
clean
with
up.
an instant
Wow.
3k. Doesn't get much cleaner than that, unless you are McCream Pie,
Honestly.
or local professional Widow player. Or professional amateur Widow player.
I cast this forth.
We say amateur because he cannot hit a diamond, or he is a part. That's the only reason why he likes this.
Those Maywalls from Mace are just dividing up their team, and they're not able to get an effective push in. Looking like a tough offense for Blame the Lag. Yeah. I feel like this is a tough map to run Attack Widow into. What would you say about that, Cream?
It's pretty easy. You just need some space. Which,
Fair enough.
Betty White is not giving them.
Yeah.
Millie's not setting up in places
Vanity
they
switches
normally
over to the Pharah
That's
This will
interesting.
heal you.
I mean,
against a Widowmaker who's looking fairly effective. See how they play it.
Really doesn't notice the Pharah, so pushed off his high ground, and then Mace Gray was able to try and isolate him. Oh, they take down Chaos King. That's huge.
Blizzard comes in that will catch. Nano Farah, Nano and Bongos, but the Transcendence is out. Both support elves come out.
60 seconds remaining.
So spread out.
Yeah, their team looks rather spread out right now. Millie will take down Vinci.
Oh.
Oh, nice shot on the Tracer.
And High Cactus swapped out on an island once more. We'll go down to the arguably unnecessary whole hog, but sometimes you just gotta make a point.
30 seconds.
True.
Especially if it's into a Maywall, too.
Especially if it's into a Maywall.
You can't break your team's Maywall, so... Nice hook. And
Ooh,
that
Ascended
makes it a
gets the
dry
pick.
push right there alone.
10 seconds.
But they don't have time to
Nerf this.
regroup or anything. Diva Bomb coming in.
That is
We'll
a
find a couple of great picks. They got pulled. Great play by Cactus to set it up. They were trying to cross over to the other side of the shield, but they got pulled back. And looking like they might just pull this off. Out of a seemingly dead push. Great commitment and spear from Blame the Lag. Fight into the last second. And past that into overtime.
Lost.
They're not done here.
Stop the
They still have a
pain.
chance to win this.
2.5 minutes push.
Mm-hmm.
Seemingly long road through Hollywood.
Yeah.
A lot of high ground opportunities for the Widowmaker though.
Yeah.
A long sight line.
But an early pick on their main healer, Smoke and Drugs is dropping. They're taking some space. The barrage comes out.
May goes.
They're not moving the cart, although they are winning this fight. Millie on high ground will take out the main tank, and the cart will stall out while they look to push up still. Gotta feel for Miss Moon trying to stay alive on the cart while Million's on the high ground. That's a tough ask.
Come on, time to raise my nerf this.
Nice
Another
getaway.
Diva Bomb coming in.
There has to play low here.
Here's the Blizzard.
One-
Sound Barrier comes out
dog.
even though no one was caught in the Blizzard. I think they gotta invest in this fight now. Ana will get taken out. Fighting in the back lines but gets pinned out of it. A lot of
That
ults
is a
coming
good
in now.
combo.
3 ults, both supports and the whole hog.
Ever get that feeling, Deja vu?
I'm not sure they needed the
Seconds remaining.
other.
Yeah, the Moira ults seemed
Yeah.
a bit like overkill there. They do win the fight, but you know, kind of question how they're gonna withstand the next push.
I don't
Bongos
think
and
Millie
pulse bomb up.
respected. I don't think he respected the Pharah. Because he did
No.
go in to try and go close, and he
And Vanity took
pushed
that
back
fight
hard.
more than
Yeah.
eagerly, and Millie had to retreat there.
30 seconds.
Even got
remaining.
picked because there is so much pressure. And Richard's
Cactus
trying
goes
to
down
keep
early, had the bongos, but won't get a chance to use them.
Where were we?
Sleeping Roadhog now.
Pulse bomb comes in, but they're able to ice block out of it. And Ascended Dawn will get frozen before escaping. Oh, gotta feel for the Rhine there. The shatter blocked by their own Maywall. Been there. We've all been there. Ascended Dawn is Baby Diva trying to keep the payload moving, but will not be able to survive.
It's like Tracer and Lucy all like there to spawn.
I got you something.
Get into position.
Oh, and the charge just to seal it off, make sure no one gets the touch. Another good win for Team Betty White. They played some aggressive defense there, never let Blame the Lag get set up or take the space they might have needed.
Of the game.
Ooh, this could be one of those huge transcendences. Oh, against the Grav Dragon? That's a ton of healing. Huge play there. 13k healing on a Zen is that's a pretty good game.
Is its own reward.
Almost as much as the Moira.
Mm-hmm. Pretty impressive.
Alrighty. And that'll be map number 3 for Betty White.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. See if they want to opt in for the 4th map.
I just asked.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I also asked for readies, just in case.
That's a ready from Chaos King, and Deer's Nuts is responding as well.
Deer's Nuts and Chaos King are on the same team.
Ah. No word from Blame the Lag then.
I asked again.
Bio break. Okay, we didn't really have a long halftime, so that's fine.
Yeah, that's understandable.
That's fair.
Yeah. All right, with the 3-0, it looks like Betty White's. This was a highly anticipated game. They're one of the few teams that are left 2-1. But Betty White will go to 3-1, and Blame Lag will go down to 2-2. Pretty good games, though.
Mm-hmm. I would definitely agree with that assessment. Gotta love the spirit from Blame the Lag. We're doing 4th, ain't no quitters.
I like it. I respect it.
I respect the heck out of it. No, I dare say I respect the hell out of it. Language be damned. I know.
How
Such
dare
scandal in
you.
2019. I know. This is a Christian Minecraft server.
How dare you?
It's like
How dare you?
All
Team
right.
Nova is the only team that has not lost yet.
Okay, so the next game after this one will be who?
Catastrophe and Team Nova. Catastrophe is our who we are playing against on Monday.
Oh yeah, UC will be playing Catastrophe Monday. It's gonna be a pretty good
Right
game.
on, right on.
And then we play Blame the Lag later that week. Right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Should be a fun run of games.
I am not going to retract my previous statement on targeting sinful scumbag.
The point stands.
I'll just play Tracer and spawn trap him the whole game.
Okay, that's toxic. You might get mad at that. See, I'm just messing around because I play with him a lot. But like,
Finra, the score is 3-0 in favor of Betty White's. If you can hear me. I don't know if that's working or not still.
I'm sure they can hear you in their hearts.
Why do you gotta be so wholesome all the time?
Nah.
It's just this character, and I love it. Such a good guy. Swap commander for banana.
Commander for
Bring
banana.
in the banana jam.
Ooh, first time we've seen a little bit of banana jam coming in here.
Coming in hot.
I like it.
Alright. Is that going to be the only switch then, and we're good to get this fourth game on Oasis underway?
I'm not sure yet.
Thank you so much, Born to be Bronze, for the confirmation. I very much appreciate you right now.
Oh, Twitch.
Will they confirm you can
Brought
be
to you
heard?
by Twitch, by the way.
Oh yeah,
Forgot to mention
sponsored
that during halftime.
sponsored by Twitch. No one else, if you want to sponsor us, go ahead.
Yeah, we're looking to get picked up by Overwatch contenders.
And G
so, you
Fuel?
know, maybe they'll start streaming us. Yeah, should be good. We're working all our many connections here at Bronze Tacos, so it's only a matter of time.
I want one of those
We
refrigerators.
got another confirmation ready from Team Betty White.
Ooh, a second one? Man, they're eager.
Yeah.
They're eager.
That's
It's not
that's
that I asked again.
double
it's
ready.
Just because that they're eager. Promise.
They're eager.
And we
that's
got
the
it
ready
ready
for
from I'm the Light.
Masterpiece. Great.
All
Let's
right,
get it.
ladies and gentlemen, it is the fourth map of this series. Blame the Lag versus Betty White. 3-0, Betty White.
Welcome.
I am personally not a fan of Oasis, and I'm somewhat happy we didn't have to play it last night.
I'm still vaguely upset for reasons.
Yeah, you really wanted to play DPS, didn't you?
A little bit I did. It never happens. It would have been ugly, but it would have been fun. Would have missed every single shot, but damn.
It would have been beautiful.
Would my Torb turret hit everything?
Excuse me.
Ready for battle.
Ooh, looks like Dive is being ran.
Dive with
Dive's
the
back
jump
on the
grab.
menu, boys.
Ooh, we're about to eat up.
Banana Jam, bring in the Winston.
Ooh, Rich the Hard.
Very appropriate.
He's on
Ooh, are we gonna
Hammy
see a little
Boy.
ball play?
Ooh, I'm ready for this.
One. Round one.
He's got
Should
no
be a fun
stun
fourth match.
too, so
Might have free reign.
Ball's gonna have some fun here.
And he looks to take a good angle.
Oh, they're already
Find
on
where we
point.
can slam on the most people.
Nice
Maywall
pin.
coming in early. Oh, a pin and a boop is. Oh, that's some good team coordination if that was intentional.
Chasing down the Winston.
And another pin.
The objective is now.
Smoking drugs, pinning everybody this fight.
Oh, Billion with a big flick shot on that Tracer. Oh my gosh, didn't see it coming.
Clean, sir.
Clean, sir.
Clean.
Who flicked what?
Honda flick shot the Tracer. A headshot. It was pretty high.
And we
but
said it was clean, but you
Yeah,
know you
it
kind
was
of
pretty.
killed the energy there.
yeah.
So thanks.
Thanks, dude.
Sorry, I was watching the monkey.
That's fine.
Oh, that's
cool.
cool. It's whatever.
I'm over it. Alright, and we will see a switch to Ryan Hogg. They did not commit long to the dive. A short-lived round as Chaos King lies in wait to wall off the enemy team.
Ooh, big fire
Ooh.
strike.
Big
Nice.
fire strike. Smoking drugs, having himself a game.
Ooh, the hamster get caught out in the
Thumbs
back. Oh no.
Sad hamster. Oh, another fire strike, smoking drugs.
Wow.
Wow.
Going in.
And they are instantly walled off.
Picks. Like,
And a tough start for Banana Jam.
They're just taking it to him. They're going in to spawn. They don't give
Oh.
a. They don't care.
You can swear on this. We were
I
given
can't.
permission.
they
Sponsored.
don't give a freaking heck.
A heckin' frick.
I respect it.
This will heal you.
So they do have a Riptire and a Coalescence.
Oh, big
shatter.
Some might say a fat shatter as they alt all over it. Mines and dragons, oh my. Miss
Moon
Moon
is the
looking
only
to
person to
escape.
Yeah, the only one to escape.
Oh.
Which to the ball from Banana Jam going to look for a back cap would be huge.
Blizzarding the spawn.
Now show them.
Wow,
Ball v
Dueling
ball on
balls?
point.
I respect it. An aggressive but effective play.
Banana Jam was spin to win combo here.
A favorite tactic of mine before he does go off the map rather unceremoniously.
Get into position.
Smoking
Big
drugs
pin.
coming in. Finding another pin. I've lost
And
count how
knocks
many
the
that is
ball.
this fight. Wow. Devastating.
I want to say like 60 or 70 with the time given.
Wow. Some would say that was a pretty brutal round. How about you guys?
Some would agree with that statement of a brutal round.
Ready for battle.
I just coughed a lung up.
Wow, brutal.
That's how brutal it was.
Also, Twitch, if you find these two annoying, just to remind you that I play with them almost every day.
Oh, we know we're annoying. It's been established.
Cream, not so much.
3,
Oh, especially.
1. Round.
Like puns or stupid jokes, dumb humor that doesn't land. Yeah, I'll commit to that bit.
Yeah, me too. Ooh.
Nobody needs
I like
to laugh because
those.
I'm laughing at myself.
I like dad jokes, don't get me wrong. But
Oh, Rich or the Hard will get frozen and bullied,
Might want to keep your
and eventually taken down. It's a bad feeling as a ball player.
Objective is now active.
You roll into an enemy team only to get frozen.
is my will.
Mace Gray
just wanna-
hunting down the enemy
You just
mech.
want to go fast, but you can't.
Big
Another
pin.
pin.
Oh.
Taking no
Bear
prisoners.
the damage.
None. He's just swinging. He does not care.
Oh,
Look at him go.
what's a shield? He's got a hammer. Doesn't need to shield his team from damage if he kills the whole enemy team.
From afar.
So, doesn't look like that approach is working quite as well this time around.
You don't have a dragonic demon trying to keep you alive, so I mean,
That is, my preferred approach to playing Reinhardt, so you need a good support to do that.
Gale the Mahal.
Dragons coming in. Oh, Ryan can't get away. Walled off, dragons and cold down.
Step off.
that's rough.
Ooh, but the Brig is able to get a pick on the Hanzo.
Smoking drug.
And a rare miss on a...
This will heal you.
Sound barrier comes in, just, make sure everyone's staying alive. And there's the shatter.
Big shatter, boy.
Yeah, you kind of have
All
our
going
attention
in
this
to
whole
be
time,
aggressive.
so-
Allow me to repair the damage.
Ooh, he misses the pin, but ooh,
The counter?
Take that, right?
Oh! They're not done yet.
Looks like they will push their way through this.
Rally comes in just to ensure they have a little extra speed, extra armor to take this fight. Just the ball
Ooh,
left.
Ball does get in. It's stun city for a
Richard the
ball.
Hard is now Richard the Dead. Grab comes in, you know, they just really wanted to get smoke and drugs, and they succeed.
Yeah, that was some
Tired of him
revenge.
pinning, so they just don't let him
Can't
miss.
pin someone if you're grabbed. It's an effective strat. Can't argue with the results.
Being a giant man in a suit of armor, a grab is especially hard on you.
Can confirm.
Pass this forth.
Hog with the flank. Oh, but we'll get frozen. Both tanks down for Betty White's.
And Deers has to get out of there.
Miss Moon overextending arguably, but is able to fade back to their team. Ooh, a high cactus is on DPS. I didn't even notice that. Usually their main tanks, but he's playing the Reaper here and looking pretty solid.
I was wondering what was different.
Yeah, Vanity switched to support, and Commander Badass came out, who was their main support earlier. Switching some stuff up, I like it. Having some fun in the last round here. Blocks the Shatter, but will get pinned and
Shatter
dragged
does
either
get
way.
blocked.
Blizzard comes out and attempts to save this, as Brig looks to put in some work. Brig with 2 picks on their tank. Who's the real tank here? Spoiler, it's Brigitte.
Oh, Banana Jam built her ult really fast there.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive.
Shatter. Here with
Rally
the
comes out. See what they're able to pull off. Both sides looking for an advantage here, just trying to see what they can pull off.
Playing a little bit of footsie.
Oh, there's a Shatter. Oh, he didn't Shatter.
Dragons come in, another Shatter.
Shatter is blocked.
Ooh,
Not looking
High
good
Cactus
for
looking like they're still fighting. Will invest the Death Blossom, but hooked out of it. A valiant effort.
Be a team kill.
And that'll
And
be
that'll
it.
do it. GG's indeed. Very well played game from both teams out there.
Indeed. It was very hard fought.
Play of the game.
Hard fight.
Yeah, it was a very hard part.
I believe they call that spook, sir.
Yes.
This will heal you.
Sharding in the medical community.
Surrender to my will.
The block on the Shatter allowed them to keep going with the call and keep winning the heals and the damage.
GG's.
No one saw you get shot at the end there. That's fine.
Everybody closed their eyes for that.
Yeah, we all blinked collectively as a nation.
And that'll be 4-0 in favor of Betty White. Everyone claps around. Good games, guys.
Keep in mind that those claps were not Cream's hands.
They were my thighs. Slapping together.
It's what the people want.
Gotta give it to him. Alright, are we gonna do the, ceremonial,
Yes.
how'd you feel about this game? Alright, we getting BTL in here first?
Yep.
Perfect.
Yes,
Alright, I hope you guys
Sorry
have
about
questions
that,
prepared,
Coach.
because I do not.
I couldn't resist saying that.
You held back as long as you could.
I don't have anything prepared. I believe when this game ends, you can stay live if no, you gotta end it, huh?
Yeah, I gotta
Between
end it
games.
so it, like,
Yeah.
cuts up the VOD.
Mace and Van.
Wow.
Let's try and get them in here. Invited them both.
You did?
Yes, I did.
Wow, you're the best help. It's gonna be really sad when you leave, and I'm stuck with Tug.
Yeah, I'm useless.
Keep in mind that you do have to post in match chat and make sure that they are ready, and make sure none of them are in the bathroom, too.
I'll try
That
my
way.
darndest. No guarantees. We'll see if they are able to join the group chat. It is for the challenge.
There's also a thing, a pinned message in Casting HQ that you have to post for every game.
Ah,
So you can go look at that.
hey Mace, you here?
I am here.
Alright,
Hello.
thank you for joining us.
Hey.
Alright, I just got a fantastic idea. Okay,
Okay.
the casters
Hit
can
us
ask their
with it.
questions, but then we're gonna take some questions from chat.
Ooh,
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
spicy.
I dislike this idea.
Oh, come on.
We've been
kidding.
overruled.
No, I'm kidding. I have no rank here, so.
You guys did very well, by the way.
Thank you.
Both teams.
Yeah, it was a very entertaining game throughout. A lot closer than the scoreline will show.
Okay, you guys are bad at this. So, how'd you feel about your performance
Yeah,
in the
I'm
game?
thinking.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sorry.
not your fault. The
I'm
casters
thinking.
are slacking.
Yeah, it's
You
Oh, I
saying
thought
we're
you
bad
said
at
I
this?
was
which-
bad.
No,
No,
you guys
I
are
thought
great. You just played a
you-
game. We just sat here shooting the shit with each other for however long that was, and we can't even be bothered to ask a question. You guys are great.
Like, I mean, it was a good game. There was a lot of issues between the May and the Widow, getting walled off and then getting picked off from the back.
Yeah,
It was-
looks like they weren't giving you guys a lot of space either way.
Yeah, we have room anywhere. Like, they will cover every single option that we can move, and we would just be sitting there just waiting to be picked.
Yeah, Mace, I seen you out there on the tracer. You were trying to get behind, get some picks, but they just had a
Yeah.
lot of things to interrupt you, and it was pretty difficult there.
Yeah.
All right. Casters, do you have any more questions? Or can I take some
It
from
looks
chat?
like we have a
have a
couple from
comment.
chat if you want to jump into it. Or
Okay.
let's hear this comment.
All right,
Mace
from
Gray, your tracer is looking more and more annoying and deadly as the weeks go on, because I think I've casted every single one of your games, and how do you even be effective on tracer? Like, I don't understand.
Uh-oh.
I cannot
This-
play her for the life of me.
My play style of Tracer is more like anyone else, like the flanky-ish, but I don't do it unless my team is being aggressive in the front, because if they're not, then they can easily turn around and look at me. I can get hooked easily, so I rely on my team to push forward to draw the aggro, and then I'll just clean up on any weak enemies I see, and then get out as quickly as I can and rinse and repeat.
Right on. So look to try to capitalize on the chaos the front line of your team
Yeah.
is hoping to create
Oh,
out there.
sorry.
No worries. Right on.
All
Always
noted.
good to hear that insight. Yeah.
Looks like we got a few questions here from chat. From
Yeah, let's jump into those.
Hidetako, how was the communication during the match? Guessing it was solid.
It was communication was solid. We always had, every time we went in for a fight, we had a game plan, but then it just quickly got interrupted, and then
It got made.
yeah, it got made.
Yeah.
But,
was that you guys tried to dive on the first point of Dorado there?
Yes, we did try dive, and that.
Trying to coordinate with the Winston and the Diva. Looks like
Yeah.
they definitely didn't make it easy for you.
Hmm.
What the main problem is when having a game plan is at our elo, a lot of teams don't have a backup game plan. So you kind of just sit there awkwardly until everybody's ready again.
Yeah,
We've run into that issue many times in our own games.
We always do that.
On a weekly basis.
All right. Another question from another chat goer is Optimus7678. He asked, Was there any pre-fight planning for BTL? Like, did you guys prepare for Betty White, or was it just like we're just going in?
No, we practice 4 days a week for an hour. I myself I watch the VODs of the previous team we play and try to coordinate something like whatever their weakness is. I try to incorporate that within our practice. So this time for Betty White, we saw that they kind of struggled with dive a little bit. But since my team really didn't have time to practice dive, since dive has been dead for a very long time.
Yeah, that's a tough one to pull off.
Yeah, so without the added practice of it, it kind of started off shaky.
Yeah, it definitely looked promising at times there, but yeah, that's something everyone struggles with, that kind of coordination, especially when they're working so hard to counter what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely gets better with time and practice. Tough to really master it in a week. But I definitely respect your guys' commitment to practicing that many times, like being able to coordinate that many people's schedules for even just an hour, like 4 times a week, is no small feat. So
It's very difficult.
Very difficult.
Yeah, absolutely. Props to you guys there.
Thanks for the question, Peen.
Alrighty. Well, I guess that pretty much wraps it up. Do you guys have any shout-outs you want to give? Say hi to the team, coach, mom, dad, whatever.
Oh. Go ahead first.
Oh?
I was just gonna say that I'm really proud of our team, and I appreciate them sticking with us, and we're gonna continue to grow. This game opened my eyes on some things that we need to work on. I was not pulling my weight tonight, and
Don't say that, man.
yeah, no, it was difficult to pull it all together tonight. Sometimes you just have those nights.
It's true.
So.
Also, one more thing before you guys go. Your guys' next week's game, week 5, is against Unlimited Chaos. How do you feel about that?
I have no comments on that, really. I don't think I remember their games. I know I watched either 1 or 2, but I don't remember, so I might have to go back and do more research on that one.
Yeah, they're okay. They're okay.
It should be a pretty easy
biased, are you?
There's some captain in there, huh?
All 3 of us are on Unlimited Chaos.
Look at that. All right.
Yeah.
The big reveal. It
Yeah,
was us all
surprise.
along.
But yeah, we look forward to it.
Absolutely, should be a good game.
Hopefully so.
All right. I appreciate both of your times coming in here, giving us a little chatting,
Thank you for
answering
coming
some
in.
questions, and I hope you
Yeah,
guys
thank
have
you guys.
a good time and good games.
Yeah. Y'all have a good night.
Good night.
You too, great games.
Good night. Nice job. Alright.
All right, let's get some action from Betty White's in here. Should be interesting.
I will
See if anyone is willing to volunteer from there.
Dear and Richard, he is ready. I cannot invite Richard, and I cannot invite Deer.
What, are they in a group or something?
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Howdy.
dear.
What's up, Deer?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Not much, just watching some quality Overwatch, having a good night.
Oh,
How about
thanks,
you?
Man, we had some fun. We really did. It was some good games.
Congratulations, you guys played very well.
Thank you.
What?
Thank you.
What went different with this week than last week?
I don't know. It was just a more relaxed vibe, I think. The tilt just started to snowball last week, and I don't know. Some
Just
about our
kept our
attitudes
heads
just changed.
Coordinated. We were figuring out things to do before we were going into fights. We weren't just running in, weren't getting picked.
And we weren't banging our head into the proverbial tilt wall. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like that.
We regrouped after each lost team fight, and we're like, okay, how do we win this one? Okay, how do we win this one? Alright, that one worked. Let's go.
Yeah, I like that. And it's always easier said than done to regroup after things can kind of start to snowball after a couple lost team fights.
Yep.
No doubt.
Yeah, very impressive to be able to reset like that, come up with a team plan, and put it into practice and make it work. Well played to you guys.
Appreciate it.
And on Anubis, we noticed things weren't going very well for you guys for the most part, and then you guys switched to Zarya, and you guys kept that point in one push. Like, that was huge.
With
I had a feeling you
Anubis,
guys weren't gonna be able to cap that until
we
you
were
went
just
Zarya.
figuring out good ult combos right at the end there, because we won that first one with a good ult combo, and then with the second one we won with that Grav Blizzard. So it was just figuring out a plan. We just had one that worked right at the end.
Yeah, that was all Richard, man. He pulled that out. Yeah, that's the biggest instance of ramming your head into a wall until something clicks. That Anubis was definitely the the hardest one.
It's a tough one to crack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks like you guys on that one at least tried a few different teleporter strats before you're able to find something that really worked. What did you guys ended up switching off the sim right before that last push that worked for you guys? Or am I
Yeah, we
remembering
abandoned the teleport and just
just
brute forced our way through that little bridge. Ended up working out for us.
All right, we got a few. One question from chat so far. From Hidetako, this is a question for Richard. Has the Overwatch League contacted you for Sigma play yet?
You're gonna need to speak to my manager about that.
Okay. All right. So it's on the down low. Gotcha.
Big ball and
I like it. I like it.
You say hi, it's
else?
Taco. Is that who asked?
Look,
Yeah.
hits Taco. They also had a question
Shout out.
for Deer, it looks like.
Shout out Hokage.
They also asked, Deer, how does it feel to be the best Lucio on console? So, fair question.
False. Absolutely false. I had 2 beats that would have saved the match, or the team fight there, and I failed both of them, so absolutely false.
Can't get them all.
Also.
Yeah, true. But thanks. Appreciate it. I need to be better about taking compliments.
It looks like you guys have a bye week for week 5. How do you feel about that?
Get a little rest in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think get some rest in and maybe have a we were talking about trying to get a scrim together. So if any teams are watching and want to get a scrim in next week, hit me or Cypher up. We'd love to.
Unlimited Chaos always wants to scrim.
Always.
Not to try and steal a scrim from anybody else, but we are always trying to scrim.
Let's do it, man. I'm about it.
All right. Yeah. Anything you guys
I will
are
contact
particularly
you
looking to
some
try
other
to
time.
improve on? Something you guys want to work on in the bye week or extra time you might have that you're willing to reveal on air to our millions of viewers?
Hi, it's Taco says, I'll frickin' scrim ya. Let's go.
1v6.
1v6.
He'll run around us as Tracer.
Lol.
Going forward, I think there's a lot of things we need to work on, but as a whole now, I think we're pretty strong. So there's not anything specific that I'm really focused on.
Right on.
All right. Well, any shout outs? Mom, dad, coach, team?
What up, Cypher? She couldn't be with us today, but she's in the chat. So, how's it going?
Yeah.
Sadly.
That made it sound like she died. I promise she's not dead.
No, she's fine. She's just in a car driving right now.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
a weirdly cryptic shout out.
Yeah.
She is with her husband, Johnny, who is on our team that is not available either, sadly. Hi, it's
Yeah, they're having
Tacos, brought to us by White Claw. I don't agree with that, but okay.
Hey, a sponsor's a sponsor. We can't afford to be choosy.
True, okay. I'll gladly hold the
there's-
White Claw in my hand if it's sponsored.
Oh, yikes.
You know,
Hi,
they
Taco
say
says we're also sponsored by Juul.
Oh God.
Nope, I quit. Bye. I'm going home.
there's no laws when you're drinking White Claw.
God damn it.
Who's the next team?
Well,
I'm sorry. Consider that a shout out to Hi, it's Taco.
I'm sure they appreciate it.
Well, thanks for having us, guys. We really
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Yes,
Great
it is
games
brought
out
to you
there.
by Twitch. Sorry, Millie.
Alright, take care, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, take care.
Thank
Have a
you
good
very
one.
much. Have a good one. Good games. All right, who's the next team?
Catastrophe and Team Nova.
Team Nova.
And it looks
Catastrophe.
like-
Perfect. All right, we're wrapping up this part of the stream. I got to end the stream. Be back in like 5 minutes. That was a good games from Blame the Lag. Betty White's. Betty White's took it 4-0. Stay tuned. We'll be back in really quickly. We just gotta end the stream.
Yeah.